Yo. Alright, so I'm not perfect, part I don't know because I'm not perfect. Right? I just thought of something that someone had actually enlightened me to yesterday. It's a perspective. Right? It's a perspective. It's a very, I will admit, it's a very unpopular opinion. And, you know, I believe that life is a dream. I really don't give a fuck. So it's just like, okay. So this white guy the other day, in the midst of like conversation, eventually he just he just kept saying nigga. Like he just kept saying nigga, and I was just confused. But then I thought about the shit. I thought about it, right? He has every right to say that shit. Let me tell you why. Because English is a Richard and Eli. English is a European language. They made this shit up. What the words that I'm speaking right now, they made this shit up. Right? The words that I'm speaking right now, they made this shit up. This is facts. You can't deny this shit. English is a European language, right? Richard and Elon Musk. But it's for the future. Y'all won't know. I don't even know. Y'all won't know, but eventually, right? Let me break this down to you. He kept saying the shit, and you know what's the word I'm looking for? My past self, right? My ego was like, don't let him say that. Don't let him say that. But then I thought about the shit like, bro, y'all made the word up to identify us. And then it really baffles my mind when I meet white people that are afraid to say this shit. You made the word up. You made the word up to identify us. And now it's just like, you just... Richard and Elon Musk. Like, y'all made this shit up. But y'all ashamed to say this shit. What the fuck is that? You know what that is, bro? That's reverse psychology. Yup. That's reverse psychology. I'm saying it here right now that there are literally people out here using reverse psychology on us when they know damn well they don't give a fuck about that shit. They don't give a fuck about that shit. Richard and Elon Musk. Every time I see a Tesla, bro, you gotta say that shit. Tesla swishes rich, yeah, he's Richard and Elon Musk. But nah, like for real. It's just wild to me, the hypocrisy that I see. And like in that moment in time, like I said, you know, my ego or my pride was like, don't let him say nigga. He's a white guy. Don't let him say that shit. Punch him in the face. And you know what that is, bro? Dividing and conquering. Making us think that our skin color is somewhat of a difference. Like, we are all humans, bro. Y'all trapped in this dome with us. So, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Y'all are trapped in this dome with us. Why the fuck would we divide ourselves? Why would we divide and like face each other when we are in the same boat? We are in the same situation, right? I don't give a fuck how much money you have. I don't care how many kids you have, right? I don't care what you went through. You shit, you pee, you talk, you walk, just like me. idea that there are different types of races is obviously someone trying to divide us and make us think that we are not the same. We are all children of God, bro. There's no doubt about it. So, I'm not saying like when you see me, like say, yo, what up, nigga? Like, I'm not saying like when you see me, like just say that shit. I'm just saying, I wouldn't feel ashamed. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm keeping it real. After everything that I learned and after everything that I've seen in life, I wouldn't be ashamed to say it. I wouldn't be ashamed to say it if I was white. I'm saying this right now on YouTube, bro. If I was white, I would not be ashamed to say nigga because I made the word up. I made the word up. So why would I be ashamed to say it? So that way, I invoke hate in the person that I made it for. So y'all don't understand. It don't matter if they use the A or the ER. They made up the word to identify us. We didn't make that shit up. This language that I'm talking right now to y'all, I didn't make this shit up. This is not even my natural tongue. This is not even my native tongue. I didn't make the shit up. And I didn't make that word up. All I'm saying is that English is a European language. To be ashamed of a word that you made is reverse psychology. You can take this how you want to, bro. I was just thinking about this, and it just had me thinking, like, bro, somebody out here lying, bro. Somebody out here contradicting. Somebody out here being a hypocrite, and I know exactly who it is. This person will be in the light eventually. I realize now that I'm not supposed to be in the light. The people around me are. Right? They use the shadows as a means of protection. Whereas I use the shadow as a means of expression. So, take this in how you want to, man. Let go of, like, the whole idea of racism. Like, that shit is not real. I literally learned that yesterday. That shit is not real. It is only real when you make it real. Your mind makes it real. Right? You look at the physical shit and automatically assume. Right? You look at the physical and automatically say, you are white and I am black. No, you are human and I am human. We both have the same consciousness deep within us. We both are walking with the blood of Christ. I don't understand why people try to differentiate and separate us. Like, there is no difference between none of us, yo. Hopefully y'all see what I mean eventually down the road, but I believe it is my time. Ooh, wait, hold on. Before I go, there's actually something. I made this. Oh. I thought it was something. I don't know, but I'm gonna catch y'all later, man.